Good morning.
Oh, hopefully get a few GT3 and then GT races today. Hey Sparrow, how are you, man? Yeah, I'm so bro. Slowly going insane. I don't know when the I think Vince had the dates wrong for GTWS too, because like I had a look last night. There's nothing up yet. Oh. Yeah, it's just stuff at home, stuff on the game. But yeah, it seems like the momentum that this game had is dead. At least in terms of streaming, audience, everything, growth. It's just stopped. And my attitude's definitely got to do with that, and there's no good attitude because the game hasn't been good, so I'm stuck. And none of them want to see me back on Gran Turismo, and that's going to be my only choice in a few days. So, I'm worried. It's definitely going to split our lobby. Oh, there are, but there's no one in my inner circle. Hey, Sugar Shuffles. Week late, mate. But yeah, Happy New Year, bro. No, I doubt it, Rob. I honestly doubt it, mate. There may be a handful that'll still watch me play it, but I don't think they want me on the game. I haven't got the Spec 3 pack, and I won't get it. I'm not buying the Power Pack. And it is starting to get to the point where you need the Power Pack for certain dailies or certain time trials, or they're forcing you to buy it. No worries, Barrow. Have a good one, bro. They are forcing you to buy it. They've had dailies now. They've had 2 dailies that have had the cars from that in it, and now they've got. I noticed they had a time trial up at the moment that has one of the cars from it, so they're forcing you to buy the power pack by drip feeding power pack content into the stuff that you're used to getting if you didn't have the power pack. So they're forcing you into getting it. Not so subtly. Yeah, it's for what is in the power pack. I've stressed it from the start. Like, for what the DLC cost here, the season pass, you get more in the season pass for $25 more. Like, way more. Way more categories, tracks, everything. The power packs are a scam. It's a scam that tried to make the game relevant after 3-4 years. And I know for the people that only play Gran Turismo, it's fine. They're willing to pay that scam. But they won't admit that it's a scam. They won't admit that it's not even an overhaul. It's just more content for them to do. And the content's pretty piss poor at that. And it's stuff that they always said was going to be... Yeah, GTWS. No, I know. That's what I'm talking about, Rob. That's what I'll be back for. Because, I mean, like, bro, this barely works half the time. Can't get a league off the ground. Can't do ranked races. Like, you can't do much. So...
Clear of the pits.
Go. Oh. What's going on, Steve? Is he still happy? He's been in a good mood lately. It's been good to see.
Lap timing's live. Make it count.
He's been loving me too. Oh, shit. Genuinely, like, chuffed that, like, even yesterday he was still like, congratulations again on 1 mil, mate. You're a fucking legend. He's just always pumping me up. Oh, fuck. Servers are tripping every day. And there are no servers. It's peer-to-peer. That's half the problem, bro. There are no servers. We'd be better off with fucking Nitrado servers. Oh. Oh.
5 minutes left.
Oh. Whew. Fuck, that would nearly be a 43. Which I thought would be impossible for me.
Gunning for us. Quickest car right
Oh, and then the fucking Audi that's following me does it. Who is this bloke? Fuck the Audi. It's absolutely a Metaboris. Are you fucking shitting me? Fucking hell, mate. Yes, it's a Metaboris. Are you kidding me, mate? Fucking Audis, man. Boris was questioning it. Yes, mate. It's a fucking Meta. There's someone called Muppet. Only one DC by the looks of it. That's what that's telling me. What does the replay tell me? Still only one. Yep. Very rare. Forza Viola with an Xbox player. They are an Xbox player. That's a shame. Good time for the Corvette. 44.2. So yeah, 43s, high 42s, 43s are going to be needed. That's what the aliens will be doing. With the good drivers, the good cars. Imola's still one that I'm learning, and the Lamborghini's absolutely probably not the car for it. But I don't give a shit. But to be 44.0 already, when 43s would, I thought, would be like the limit, bare limit. Yeah. The whole class. But there'll only be individual cars there and individual drivers there. For sure. But Imola's still one that I'm learning, man. Like, my only experiences with it were ACC, and that wasn't enough. I did more Misano than Imola. Don't play enough F1 games, recent ones anyways. Like, I've definitely played Imola throughout my life, but it's not one that's just ingrained in me the same way Monza is, or fucking Sao Paulo, or Nürburgring, or... Misano I got used to. I hated it at first. Hated it at first. Especially the first sector. Hated it at first. But I got really good at it. I remember it was a sim grid combo, and I was in... I think I was in a Lambo in that, too. But there was a sim grid combo, and I forced myself to learn it. There was a few on ACC that I had to force myself to learn, but the English ones I was like, nah. Snetterton, Donington. Yeah, I know what you mean. I really enjoyed all the Canadian ones in this straight away, like the small, medium new tracks in this that are in iRacing. Ohio, Lime Rock, the versions of Lime Rock, and Thai Motorsport. Thai Motorsport is probably one of my favourites in this game. Like, it is just an awesome, fun, quick, sharp, brutal track. Like, some crazy sections in it make it feel like a roller coaster. Like the first sector, and then the downhill kind of fucking hairpin back up the straight sector. I really enjoy Thai Motorsport. Like that, and that first time I came into that down uphill fucking square hairpin, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I think the first time I nearly rolled a car in this game was there. And some of the craziest shit I've seen is there. The roadsters, the amount of roadsters I've seen lose it there. Never done it. And like, there's so many, like, even, bro, the Americans already too. Like, I don't know what you are either. Just saying. The Americans already, like, there's already quite a few American tracks in the game. And they're already like, where's Atlanta? Where's Road America? Where's, like, I get it. There's a, where's Laguna? Where's Watkins? Where? It's already got it. Like, we don't even have a Japanese track. A Japanese track. One single Japanese track. The Americans are like, you've already got like 5-6 tracks in North America, and they're already like, where's this one and that one? I get it because the IMSA, but like, fuck. Like, admittedly, I love all those tracks. Road America's the only one I don't know. I hope so, Lousy. I'd assume Fuji and Suzuka automatically. Suzuka guaranteed. Suzuka's in all these games. But I'd assume Suzuka and Fuji because of the legendary shit too. First race, mate. It's going on Chev. I'd enjoy Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch is one of my favourites. I loved it. Loved ACC's Brand Hatch. Loved it. Bye. Getting so good at the launches in this thing. Like, I'm releasing on one, guys. Straight up, I'm releasing on one. I see one and I release. And I'm gone. Like, if it gave us our reaction times, it would go 0-0-1 and I'd be gone. Yeah, I know, Lousy. We had a good chuckle as soon as I noticed it. Big save. Mad dive on each other. He dived me, didn't pull up. I went down the inside of him, held my line. That's what you get.
Be careful getting past.
Like, he full dived me. And then I just swapped and held my line. Full. Mad dive bomb. Mad dive bomb. And all I did was hold my line, like I braked early and swapped positions and held my line, and he bounced off me. Didn't at all think about the position he threw himself into. Mad dive bomb from the Corvette. Oh.
Mark in front didn't look great in practice, so don't take any chances.
Oh, is that the bloke getting upset? You dive bombed me, bro. And then I ended up on the inside of you. And you just turned into me and bounced off of me, man. But you dive bombed me, and I went early and ended up on the inside of you, bro. You didn't give no space and you bounced off of me. That's what happens. You dive bombed like a fuck. No space given. No fucks given. I still pulled up and got on the inside of the turn. And you bounced off me, bro. GG. You went absolutely down the inside with no care for your braking line, where you pulled up. And I still managed to outbrake you and pull up under you. And then you bounced off me into a left-hand turn. As I was on the inside. Comfortably going over that line. But good job. Uh-oh.
Back marker ahead.
I couldn't give a shit. You seen it? I experienced it. I know exactly what happened. I seen the dive bomb coming. I went early. I got on the inside like he was out on the curb. If he thinks I wanted to be dirty, I could have put a shoulder into him in the first turn after the dive bomb. I held my line on the second turn, and he should have backed out and let me lead the way out of the turn because I was the ahead car, but he just turned in and bounced off of me like a dive bomb and fuckwit. Anybody else see any differently? Exactly. He dive bombed, went deep, went off the track. I'm on the inside line, and he turns in and bounces off of me. Now he wants to blame me. Righto. Righto, mate. It's alright for you to dive bomb straight off the line with no intention for brakes at all. End up off the curb, and then I'm meant to give you the line back. What's going on, Timmy? Don't think he understands how dive bombs work. And why they're called dive bombs. And how you have to hold the lead after a dive bomb, not drive off the fucking track. It's pretty cruisy here, bro. It's not the fastest, but it's just consistent.
Approaching a back marker.
Even when it's loose, it's fast. But it can get scary loose too. And honestly, I only have the line on here now because that top corner is dark as shit. I did a race here at night and I was just as quick at night time as I was during the day, and only because I had the line on. You'd like... Oh, bro. Righto, mate. The turn right before you made contact with me is the dive bomb, mate. You go off the racing line, dive down the inside of me, you don't pull up, and you end up off the track. On the curb. I brake early, end up under you, because you're on the curb, on the outside, and then there's a tight left hand coming up. I'm beside you on the left. I'm not going to brake and let you go around me on the fucking right into a left-hand turn. Do you not... It was fine for you to dive down the inside and hold your line, and I still under-braked you, ended up on the inside of you, but then I meant to brake early to let you go on the outside of me. Fuck off, bro. Learn how to race. Straight up. Stay in the fucking race and finish it instead of trying to distract me from mine.
Approaching a back marker. Be careful getting past. Final lap. You're in the lead. Stay sharp and bring it home for the win. Track limit violation confirmed by officials.
What's going on, Glavid?
Box this lap. Box this lap.
The Audi ran the fastest lap by a mile. 43.4. He was catching me. I've got no idea how to get near that. Where to get half a second in this track. Like, I feel like the Corvette. I mentioned it last night.
Congratulations on the win. You're amazing out there.
Because I feel like a stiff setup would be really good around here. But if you stuff up, you're dead. Like, just the two lefties into the downhill, little chicaney, greeny fucking curb complex. You get loose into that thing in something that's overly stiff and you're not going to recover it. Like, even in the Lambo, I'm shitting myself going into that section. Pulling up at the front end of the car. And then using enough power in the rear to get around the turn and not cook the tyres. Oh, that's so annoying. You miss out by a few fucking seconds. Same with the NGT. None of these line up with each other, man. None of these line up with each other. Now it's glitched anyways. Yeah. Literally glitched, guys. I've done this before. Like, I can't do anything. Shut down. 38 minutes into the stream. I present to you my case. I present to you my case of why I've been so wound up and frustrated and fucking losing my shit because the game cannot go a single fucking hour without some new way to fuck up. I present my case. 38 minutes into the stream. I did brake first when he dive bombed down the inside. Hence why I ended up on the inside of him. And at that point, like, he didn't give a fuck about the contact. I was literally, it was a Max Verstappen. It was get out the way or be hit. And I seen it coming that I braked early. But touche about real life. Thank God it's a video game. Yeah, I held my line, bro. I knew there'd be contact, but like I said, I'm not going to brake early to let him go around me. Like, he'd basically driven himself off the track in the first turn. Like that first left-hander. He went that deep and allowed, like, I barely even had to brake early. It was just a little bit of brake and then turn in because he'd already gone deep and we crisscrossed and he just absolutely gave no fucks turning in. Like, there's a lot that do it. They turn in, you're already there. And they have, like, especially, like, you've seen my line every single time into those two left-handers, over the curb, over the curb. I'm already there. I have nowhere else to go except, like, on the inside, over the curb. He could lift a little early, go on the track, around me, like, as I go across the curb, and I'm going to be bouncy, and he'd have the best run up the straight. That's what the real racer would have done that was thinking in the moment. Like, the dive bomb was unnecessary, but then even because he had the pace of the dive bomb, there's an even bigger straight coming up. He only had to sit half a second behind me and he was going to get the run. Like, we had an interesting thing with the Corvette. I did give him the space. I don't always leave the space. You must always leave the space. And it can be done in this game. It can be done. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But it's all on him. It's over aggressiveness and then expecting, like, he wasn't even in the lead at that point. I was on the inside line, basically ahead of him. I think I was ahead of him because he's full turned in. It literally didn't affect my car. He didn't hit the front of my car or the rear of the car. He hit the middle of my car. The very front of his car hit the middle of my car. Didn't affect my car at all. No. It just had some... I came out of a race and it just glitched. Like, this shit all it came out of a race. It was meant to be loading up the next races. And it had me in an Aston Martin, and all of this was dash, 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 dash. Everything was dashes. Everything was dashes. And I couldn't back out. I couldn't do anything. I had to shut the game down. I had to force it to shut down. 40 minutes into the stream. Yeah, which is, yeah, no shit, it's a part of the problem. But see, someone played the game before it came out. Or else, why did they have the day one update and the day three update and the fucking week one update ready to go straight away? Someone played it before it came out and went, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone did. Or else they fucking... Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, someone played it. What's going on, Dante? Tim? So I got 33 points for that Nürburgring win before that had 20 cars in it. Lambos are sick. I got 33 points for that win, guys. 33 measly fucking points. There was no one in it worth racing. Sick of it splitting them. When it like has enough players or just enough players to do a full race and it still splits them. Imagine the points that could be on offer. When it goes over 32, yeah, I get it. But like if it's right on 32, just put us together, man. Let there be chaos. Let there be rock. Yeah, now we're getting split. One guy fucked it up. Nah, it's still splitters. Hey, it's saying I'm in Division 2 for this. Oh, did it? Wait, does it put you in divisions from week to week? Not at the end of the championship. I'm Division 2. I was Division 3 last week, or yesterday. It still gives me fuck all points. No, you can't go to that. That sounds horrible. Someone's glitched on the track. Are they actually on the track? No. Wonder if this is the same Audi. Go on, lad. You can lead this time, lad. Go on. Go on. You lead this time, lad. Instead of getting my draft, I'll get yours. Dude, you eated it over those chicanes. That'd already be a penalty point. Oh. Horrible exit.
That timing's live. Make it count.
Ah, I turned in a bit early. Yep. Fucking hell. Yeah, I was same. I had a G29 and a 923 for the longest time. That was pretty much the same. Barely A rated on controller, but A plus top split driver on wheel and a shit wheel at that. I only got the DD recently, but I'd already very much fallen out of love with Gran Turismo. Not even having the DD was encouragement to play the game anymore. Left leg hospital, right leg cemetery. You mean like Crow Cop the fighter? There we go. Alright, hopefully no traffic. Oh. I think they're all shit drivers in here again. Oh.
5 minutes left.
Oh. Perfect exit. Yeah, I've done ACC. I'm on console, though, not PC.
You're currently the fastest on...
40th! I was going to say, that was a glitch. It said 40, I thought it said 43-0. This bloke fucking strolling out of the pits. Right in front. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of your way, mate. I thought it was said, my brain for a sec was like, what? Yeah, I can't afford a PC, mate. As it is, I need a new PC for streaming purposes, not gaming. PC gaming's too expensive. Sim racing on PC is way too fucking expensive. So, budget. Corvette's there again too. I mean, building the PC, bro. Building, maintaining. Every time a new game comes out, you need a new graphics card, etc. Because I'm a gamer, remember, not just a sim racer. There's a lot more gaming to me than just sim racing. And PC would open up that world, but at the same time would take you down a rabbit hole of specs and shit. I've seen it happen. No matter what, to get a PC that's going to get you off the ground and be able to play everything that's come out in the last 2 or 3 years in Australia right now will cost you about $2,000 to buy it outright. To build it on your own at the moment will probably cost you $2,000 because RAM is cooked. Absolutely cooked. And the RAM that you would need to play anything of the last 2 or 3 years is going to set you back nearly $1,000 as it is. Then your graphics card, etc. I've said this many times. I'm going to put together a video soon. I've just got to write up a thing. Console gaming, no matter what.
1 minute left.
$1,000, 1 decade. Plus, when you look at the PS4 and PS3, $1,000, 1 decade plus. And you will never fucking upgrade it. You'll never, you know what I mean? $1,000 once. You never pay it again unless your console blows up. which can happen. And yeah, I want an average one too, bro. But $1,600 for one that's pre-made kit, which would be harder to replace parts and fix and upgrade a long time. And then to literally, like I went to a mate recently with like a quote of like 15. Said, could you get something done? He said no. Said no. He said double that. For like today's level. I couldn't believe it. I genuinely couldn't believe it. And then I looked into it and I was like, well, fuck. We're fucked here, aren't we? You want to get one pre-done, good specs, 15 to 2K, and then you want to get one built. It's going to be more at the moment because of individual part cost. It's bad. So yeah, it's just way out of my league. It's stuff that, as it is, like, cost has always been way too much. The knowledge of it's always been next to none. So I think it's just something that's just going to stay out of my league forever. Get too old to care or justify it. And I'm going to put together a video piece soon. I genuinely think that there's a few, like, it's probably almost going to be like a 3-part series, because we need to talk about the cost of gaming, cost of sim racing, console versus PC stuff, expectations of PC players versus expectations of console players. But I want to put together a whole series. I'm gonna have to start writing some pieces and then mix and match everything and think about the best way I can put it all down into video format.
Not really where I projected to finish up in quality.
Yeah, and is that American dollars, mate? Because your 800 American dollars right now is 2,000 Australian dollars. So it's exactly the same money I'm talking about right now. The Aussie dollar is 60 US cents and 40 something pence right now. Is that the Audi? So yeah, it's about the same money, bro. And 2K. And 2K. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, bro, it can't be done over here. It can't be. Literally, I've got a mate who does it. I've gone to him. He said 2 to 3. He said 2 to 3. And then when I looked into pre-built kits, 2K. 15 to 2. The one I was looking at was $1,600. And it was already, like, discounted. Still twice the cost of the console, guys. And the console will last you 10 years. And our PC will need upgraded plenty in those 10 years to play any new game that comes out. The console pushes to its brink, you know, until the next generation comes out. Ah! Too keen. Yeah, you're right, mate. Off you go. Oh, God, yep. Pushed off the track already. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Alright, we're gonna have to do some running. Alright, well, I'm done debated and anyways, bro. Like I said, I literally looked into it. November was given a quote. It was out of my league. I can't pay for it. End of story. And I want to put together a video series about it soon because I think that a lot of people think that the average person can just pull a couple of $1,000s out or have the knowledge to get all the parts, and they don't, bro. Like, they don't. Something I want to talk about soon. Because not everybody knows PC gaming itself is a niche. Console gaming is the majority. And PC gaming costs way too much. Yeah, no, bro. Don't worry, I'm not going to debate this.
That's a back marker. It's not a position. We need a clean pass.
These tyres are already going. I'm trying to tell you though, man, it's a lot more money over here right now. A lot more money over here right now. And that I got a quote, and that even what I was looking for a pre-made kit from a fucking gaming place, but everyone knows you buy from them and you're paying more for what they're actually worth, was 2K, 1,600, down 400, and then going to a mate who builds the stuff, who has the knowledge, going to him with that quote, and he said double that if you want something built. I was like, alright. But I don't know anything about this shit, and I don't want to know anything about it if that's what I'm dealing with. That's what I'm trying to say. Console is one-time cost, and then it's a decade of not worrying about it.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it. Guys are going to be gunning for us. Quickest car right now.
But definitely it seems, yeah, a little while ago, a year or two ago, even before then, the people who've been into the PC culture forever, for them especially, they know what they're doing. They get parts on the cheap. I mean, they'll upgrade. They'll get brand new parts when they come out if it's something really shiny. But, you know, they're able to sell their other shit. It's always been the way for people like that. It's a lot harder to get into that now. And it's a lot costlier. If you don't have anyone in the know with the hand-me-downs, you can't just build one. Like, even the way you've got to go to the flea markets, you know, and source your parts, I can't do that. I don't know that. It's not me. Like, and I know that's an option too. That's what I'm talking about, those particularly. And how much RAM, like even for what I need for streaming purposes, how much RAM I need with the recent cost is about $800 fucking dollars. Like that's fucked. That's fucked. But for me to be dual streaming, multi-platform, all of that jazz, comfortably, you need a lot of RAM. A lot of RAM. Even just a streaming setup, a pro streaming setup, where you could stream on 2-3 fucking services at once, be recording, have all your sound, all of it. The amount of RAM you need, just for your processors. It's because it's your PC, the processors, all the USB resources, like the amount of RAM that was recommended to me. So, alright. I think this thing's got 16. And then even that, like I remember when I bought, it had 8 gig and I went up to 16. And the 8 gig RAM, this was only like a year ago, was like $60. Not even, I think, from a discount place, like from a factory outlet. And it ain't worth that anymore. And isn't it because, like, it's a shortage thing, basically? It's all getting bought up or some shit? All the tech companies and fucking ChatGPT and NVIDIA, all that shit? Isn't that what's kind of behind it all? And then whatever's happening in Taiwan. Taiwan's got something to do with it too. They're like making all, they got all the fucking pearls and shit that are making all the microprocessors. There's a few things, man. I fully looked into it. Like, I seen like the business side of what's making it happen. His tires are going, and I'm just cruising around, not even focusing, and his tires are going. This is why consistency does win the race. So I had him beat without this penalty. Catch. Feels like a cat toying with its prey. Sitting in this position behind his car, watching the way it's driving. You guys talking about trucks? Cummings, yeah, he's up. Good race. Good race, Mr. Skull Hunt. I reckon I still had ya. And you made up for your dive bomb, mate. Good race, buddy. I'll let you have it, though. I was very kind from the start. I just sat behind you. I owe you one. I don't, but I feel like I do. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Shame you couldn't go a little bit faster, that we could have got 15 seconds ahead of third. But you're welcome.
Marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
What's that flag, guys? Some European oddity? We were having a look at the game's collection of flags yesterday. It's actually mental. It's like United Nations up in there, man. I am in you, Corvette. The AI takes over.
Box this lap. Box this lap.
I had the best lap in that one.
Fantastic job. You made the podium.
Some of the American pronunciations of car brands. Acura. Acura. Okay. I don't think they call it the NSX Acura. Pretty sure they don't. But I heard that one the other day. It was like, oh, Acura. That's how they say that. Okay. Okay. I think they got a funny way of saying, is it Peugeot or something too? Acura. Acura. Like French. That's cool. Acura. I get that. Bro, those points were horrible. Should I just go to Mosler again? I mean, it was doing well for me. It was just slow. Sorry, not the Mosler, the Mantara. Best brand? Oh, Toyota's the highest selling, for sure. They have been forever. Our best brand is Holden. But it's dead because GM killed it. Because GM are fucking capitalist scum. But Toyota's huge. The EVs are going off over here now, man. And not like Tesla, like the Chinese EVs and shit. JQ and fucking... Is it CHY and shit like that? Ford Barra. What's a Barra? Volvos, nah, not really. New ones, maybe, yeah. The four-wheel drives, yeah. Our car market's fucked, man. It's nothing but hatchbacks mostly EVs and hybrids. Small to large pretend four-wheel drives. Not real ones, but one that looks like one, but doesn't drive like one and is a performance piece of shit, and fucking all the mums drive her family around in it. And then every fucking man and his dog, whether they're a tradie or not, has a fucking Hilux type car, Colorado type thing, like a four-door cab ute pickup utility vehicle. Like, that's it. That's the cars on Australian roads. Car culture is dead over here. It's been killed, especially in my state. Car culture is dead. There are no nice cars on the road anymore. You see one in every 1,000 cars be a car, and it's some fucking wanker in, a suit or something like that, driving a McLaren or a Lambo, and it's mostly inner city areas. Some nice cars in the city. There's individual people that are into their car culture and shit, but on the roads, nothing but grey, black, white, and red cars of all those four varieties that I just described. That's it. That's all that's on the roads. Our car culture's dead. Like the fact, because as soon as we lost our own developer, that was it. Like, as soon as Australians weren't selling their own version of a sports car, sports sedan or whatever, in Sydney, I'm in Melbourne, used and in the know. I told you, bro, like, I'm not. And again, that money, where do I pull it from?
You don't have to watch it, but I came across this woman who made a song about China.
Oh, that China?
Yeah.
Okay. Very grungy. Cool.
But it's pretty like, yeah, it's things about like about how she didn't get to keep her name. But yeah, it's just a really cool song.
Different. Yeah, at first I'm like, China? China? No, I'm closer to Sydney. I'm in Melbourne. But still, guys, I get it. I get the point. Got to be in the know, got to do the research, got to have the money on the fly. Of which I don't. I appreciate the research. And yeah, I agree. The car's got no character now. It kills me. There's barely a modern car. Even when I see the new Supras, that's one that I do see every now and then. We see a few around here. Even when I see the new Supra, like, I don't know, like, the missus likes it. She's pointed at it a few times, been like, that's fancy. And I'm like, it is. It's very modern. But it's, I don't know, doesn't have the soul of the others. Then there's still so many aspects of it that look like every other car that's on the road. I can't really think of any. Actually, the only car I've genuinely seen in the last few years on the road that was like unexpected, looked tough as shit, and I didn't actually even know it was a real car. The Genesis X, I seen one of them in the city, and it looked exactly like the Genesis X in fucking Gran Turismo. Like, it was on the road, and it was a sedan, a 4-door sedan, but it had the full-blown body kit. Like, full-blown body kit. Like, it wasn't tubbed, but it was low, it had the front fenders and spoilers, and, like, it just looked like you could slap some fucking Gran Turismo stickers on it, and it was ready to go on the racetrack. Like, it looked mean. I couldn't believe it when I actually seen it in person. And the reason that I even noticed it was the tail lights. Like, the tail lights stood out big time. Like, it was like the video game part of my brain was like, didn't think it was a real car. I knew the G70 was, but I didn't think the Genesis X was a real car. And then I seen one in person. Was like, that's a 2023, 24 Korean fucking. I mean, like, they're Hyundais, man, but they're off their head. They're like a Lexus. Like even Lexuses now. Look at the reputation they have. The LFAs and shit. Like, and I never rated them ever. But those Genesis, they're like, over here we had a culture behind like sedans, 4-door sedans, but like we had our own ones, Statesman's, Calais. They were like a caddy. They were a big V8 muscle car that could pull the family around, but they were classy and full of luxury. You know, fancy interiors, fancy fucking rims, fancy bodies on them. Like, they were more tubbed out. And the Genesis X just reminds me of that era. Like, it's like a big, powerful, almost like a Chrysler, big 300C 4-door Chrysler type thing. Like, I like them when they came out too. We've actually got one around us, a nice one. Every time we see it, the missus always points at it, and I'm always like, yeah, Snoop Dogg's car. Snoop Dogg had one. I have, bro. I'm very keen. It's going on, Ruthless. I'm very keen for the Hyper program. I'm very keen for Hyundai motor racing, full stop, and performance. Like, I would love a Hyundai Velostar. And then there's a couple of the M performance types that are out now. You see them on the road, like they stand out now because of the blue and the red, the red stripe. That red stripe means something now. I think it's a good brand. And we take the piss with the Korean stuff. Like on Gran Turismo, I always raced Hyundai. We joke that I'm sponsored by fucking Kim Jong. Come pick me up in the personal helicopter. Take me to meet Dennis Rodman. All right. It's better glitches. Yep. Me too. Can already tell because there's no sound. Thanks, Ian. You think that's good for me wheel, guys? You think that's good for my wheel? You think that's good for my wheel, guys? You think that's good for my wheel? Good, good. That's hour number 2. We're not even hour number 2, guys. It's 45 minutes almost exactly to the fucking minute since the last fuck up. Good job, Ian. Wow, and you're still going? Wow. I have a 3 strikes policy. Come on, for fuck's sake, mate.
All clear.
Speaking of sound glitches, this is going to be bad. This is the most traffic I've had for Imola already. Timing started, so this lap counts. Shit. Got away with it. Someone's done a 42.5. Holy shit.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
Oh! So out of shape! Ah, you fucking dickhead. For the Bathurst race? Are you serious? That's fucked. That's fucked. Well, it was like 23 people there. Good job, Air. Good job, mate. Hope someone's letting him know about this shit, because I gave up on them, guys. Like, I really gave up on them. I haven't even opened their Discord. I think they're useless.
Half a second off.
Oh my god.
Remaining.
It's gonna invalidate it, isn't it? Fucking hell, that's still my best lap. Yeah, I'm getting out of the way. That would have been a mid 43 something. It was a mid 43 something, but it would have been much more mid. Fuck. Loosey goosey, man. You can't get away with that shit, driving it like that all the time. That's not the way to... Nah. I can't drive like that all the time. That's why they're crashing, guys. That's why they're cooking their tyres. That's why the Corvette crashed out and the Audis and whatnot. This is the Audi? Yeah, it's the Audi. Of course it is. Yeah, it's matter of shit. Mad time from Miley. Beamer. Mega. Mega. Yeah, look at it. There's 4 of them in the top 6. Yeah, that's fucked. I mean, I didn't even get in, bro. My wheel had a fit. And I'm in the top 5 in that NGT thing. GG, Miley. That's mad. Yeah, these are all alien quick. Be good points here, but I won't get a good result. Needs to be tightened up. But yeah, it does. Need to learn what gearing's best for all the turns too. Because like even the improvement there was going through the chicane in second, but I can't guarantee it every time. Nearly every other time I've tried to go through the chicane in second, I get the penalty. I just got lucky then. It's like Nürburgring at the moment, bro. Nürburgring's fucking
Here's what it is.
infuriating.
We'll have some traffic in front of us to start
Trying
the
to
race.
record a lap in the MX-5. Fucking Audis. Yeah, my last two have been DCs. Audi didn't give a fuck. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking dog Audis. Oh, I hate the way they get on the brakes. They're so, like, slow on the brakes. The way they come out mid-speed turn. I couldn't tell you. I definitely think tyre wear's there. I don't know why they're going. I haven't watched Boris's video yet about the tyre wear debate. But I definitely think tyre wear's there from what I've experienced. Both in career and single player, like, and in multiplayer. Is it accurate? Probably not. Temperatures seem to be more of the issue. But I think tyre wear exists. Because, like, a set of softs, as example, like those Nürburgring races last week, I could cook them in 2 laps if I drove the car inappropriately. I could cook those tyres in 2 laps. Like, even my qualifying, I could do it. I didn't mean to. And I was like, how am I going to get these tyres through the race? And, I mean, now I've been on the softs the whole time. All different sorts of temperatures. But I definitely think you can scrub them. I haven't had lockups or anything like that in ages now, bro. Like, lockups were the big things. 100%, I definitely think lockups were like, and the amount that I was locking up when I first started playing the game. GT4 cars, the Camaro, GT4, 100% tyre wear. But it was the way I was driving it, the setup of it. I definitely think it exists though, but I don't think it exists for the AI in career mode, which is a big fucking problem. Oh, that's a good example of it.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker in front, so just get past him quickly.
I did a 43.2. That's a 42. Fucking hell.
Back marker coming up.
That's a 42.
Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
42.9. Cooking the tyres though. No, I can't keep driving like that. Don't want to die. Rears are gone.
back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as soon as you can. We don't want to lose any time.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think it locks up as much as it used to either. But I think we're also just getting better, you know, used to it. The setups have gotten better. Your understanding of why you're locking up or where you're locking up or anything like that. Sometimes it's just a brake sensitivity or a brake balance. Because I haven't done anything different to my braking sense, like my actual settings. But I still think too that the braking, like, is incredible. That if you brake too hard, you'll lock up, but you barely brake at all, it feels like, in this game. Not you barely brake at all, but like something like this. Like, you're on the brakes, you can see the inputs. But I love it. It's trail braking. So good. Yeah, but that's just changing your PSIs. Finding the right PSI for that temperature.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race. Just get past them.
The only ones that can hack or cheat are on PC. Consoles can't hack or cheat. Straight up. You got a jailbroke PSN or Xbox, you can't even connect to the fucking network. So, you can't cheat on consoles. So PC is the only one that comes into question at all. As to the hacking, so alright, so like seeing the pace that I can do and seeing the pace that Miley can do, like if someone was 3 seconds faster than that here, I'd be like, that's sus. Oh, look how close you got. Fuck, how'd you get so close at the end? Wait, how did I end up in third? What happened? I had an Audi in front of me. Yeah, look at the lap times on them, bro. 41.6. That was my fastest ever. Quality, race. And I had no draft. I was pushing 42s on my own. But I cooked my tyres doing it. Had to back out. One of the guys that's in my division and leading, Twy, 6'6", cool, right. He quit. Went one lap. He started third.
Sponsors will be happy.
10-second penalty. Oof. I'll take that. That might be good points. But I'm just more happy about the pace. Yeah, they're out. I know, bro. They're cooked. That's why Boris was questioning. Look how many there are in the grid. Boris was even debating. It's like... And I don't mean to slag on him, but he loves a meta and he gravitates towards them quickly. He's got a good gauge of what a meta is, and whatever he's generally driving is a meta. And then as soon as I jumped on today, seeing him in the Audi, I was like... And they want to argue about the meta, not like... There's like fucking half the grid. Audis. Same at NERB. And then it was the same with the Ford in GTA. Yeah, that was good improvement. It's like 20 more points, 19 more points, something. So yeah, I just swapped places basically with Twy. Yeah, I know, I roll because of it too, like. But yeah, I've moved up to Division 2 apparently. It's pretty much these are the only races we're getting into anyways, and the MX-5 one I reckon's cooked. For the NGT, I need a second score. And that would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. Would have taken me to the top. But yeah, now this weight, the timing's just horrible, isn't it? I thought above 80, Lounsey. Also, the class ratings don't go up like enough. Like, look at my MX-5 rating, and really, when you look at my overall stats, they're pretty shit. And my MX-5 rating's like 70 odd. But my NGTs, I've basically nearly not lost a race. And my global ratings barely moved up 2 points. Doesn't make sense. So it's like even your rating is connected to the points and the divisions. Like your rating only improves if you're beating like Gran Turismo. It's a very Gran Turismo DR system or points system. The points system is very Gran Turismo. Lounsey would be able to back me up here. It's not about how many in the lobby, it's about the strength of the lobby, about who's there. And a race like that, which I knew, when you've got 5 cars that have gone fucking 40 under 44s on pole, you know they're all going to be good drivers. But I miss out on racing all the good guys because it's too early for us in Australia. Yous are all on at like 5 a.m, 6 a.m. I reckon I'll have another crack at Nord today in the Lambo. Yeah, same. Same. I mean, I can drive it, but I can't drive it as good as the aliens can. But I could drive it. If I start at the back, I'm going to jump 10 guys. I can drive it, but I'm not as fast as the top 2, top 3. Same here, really. I get over them as much as they're like, it's half the reason I stopped playing Gran Turismo, bro. It's just, it's all they do. It's all every sim racing game's become. GT3 at Spa. It's all they do. Like, they get sweaty over it, bro, every time. Like, seriously, you should see them. It can be a daily B 4-lap race on hard tyres. GT3, Spa, and they fucking come out of the woodwork, bro. Like, it's the same thing they've been doing for 8 years. I just don't understand it. Same Bathurst last week, Group 4 at Bathurst. One-make race. Not a one-make race. 50 cars to pick from, but a one-make race. And they're all fucking, oh. Yeah, same. I think the LMDs are broken too still. That was my favourite thing in Gran Turismo. Group 1s. That was my thing. Yeah, I seen, Lounsey. I seen. What are the cars at Brands? Is it like the average road cars, or is it like a cool car? But I got on last night to see if GTWS was up. It's not. But when I seen brands, I thought instantly like it's probably the road cars, but it'd be, or I mean, it could even be the Group B or something, Group 4. I know they've done that before. Mazda 3 road car, not bad. So yeah, road car, but it would have been sick if it was like the Honda A272. Where's the sound? Music's just gone. It's just dead quiet. Game's just dead quiet. Here, I'll fix it for you guys. There you go. Just gonna have some music. I can't hear it. Yeah, yous are all too good, mate. Proper aliens. I mean, John got his there just by doing the MX-5, man. He got to 99.99. Remember, I've still got the screenshot of it. Look. $100. 42 starts, 37 poles, 37 wins. Div 1. Best MX-5 player in the world. But, I mean, you can get your global rating. That's what I was saying, too. The MX-5s are actually great for getting your global rating up. Like, if you get good at the MX... Like, and it's... There's a difference between being good in them. Even in the standard ones of them, you should be able to wipe the floor with an average driver. But getting good in them is vital to learning the other shit in the game. Like, if you can't drive them... And I'm not talking like I can't. Like, I can drive them. But I can't drive them like the aliens can. I can drive it. Pass. And get past lesser drivers. And be consistent enough that I'll overtake some drivers that push too hard. And, like, that's how I get my gains in that class. If you can't do that, the people that, like... There's a certain kid. You guys would see him. He's in and around a lot of people's channels. He does all the custom races and stuff. Yeah, he says he doesn't do ranked races, right? Now, I'm telling you, this kid hasn't been able to earn his license. I'm telling you, this kid cannot earn his license. And he just keeps saying, like, oh, I don't do... And he's horrible. In custom races, he's like the first person that you'll see fucking 720 and into someone. Complains about anything that doesn't have TC or ABS or... But I reckon I'm pretty spot on when I'm like, yeah, you can't beat the license. You can't beat the license. That's why you're saying you don't do ranked. And there's plenty of them out there. Just be honest with it, kids, yeah? The AI can be tough, I understand. No point lying to yourself. Bruh, what has happened? Like, game sound's just gone. There's nothing there. So it could have actually... I've almost got identical scores for the 2 rounds. But I could theoretically probably go up, what, 10, 13 points based on... I have seen a 70 before. But I could go into second. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can do hot laps and explain the way through the hot laps, my gearing, speed techniques and stuff like that, but I can't teach people how to drive. I just do. And then when I try to explain what I'm feeling, I mean, either people, I don't know, like I'm a dumb cunt, so I don't try to be that type of person. But if people ask for a live demo on a hot lap, I can generally give them, and give them well. I've done some like lap guides on Nordschleife. That's what I'm saying, Louncy. And the same with NGT. The NGT rating is really... NGT, I'm like 5 out of 6 wins. That's what I'm saying, mate. And my stats too, like compared to so many of the other people with the exception of the top user, like even in the MX5 ones, my stats are always like, I always partake in 1/3, 1/4, half as many races as anybody else. And then I'll have, like my wins are always, you know, over half of however many races I've done. Like, so I don't get how it works, but I guess it's just people I'm beating, the times I'm playing. It's like ACC with SimGrid, bro. It's exactly the same there. I get no rating improvements on SimGrid because I was only ever beating fucking nubs. That's something I got from Gran Turismo. 10th. Especially like the MX-5. Like it's a car that like... It's certain cars too. Cars that are so highly strung that the moment, like, lift and coast is not a thing in this game. Like, it's there, but lift and coast won't help you ever get around a turn. One of the things that they said when they released the trailer, like, the hype trailer, was commit with this game. And lifting and coasting was something that would always help you in Gran Turismo. Like if you were about to not make a turn, you know, you completely like get off the throttle, drop a gear and kind of turn in and you'd make it. In this game, lifting will not help you get around a turn. Like if you're already turning as much as you can and you feel you're not going to make it and go off the track, lifting will not save you. Putting the throttle back down will. Or tapping the brake accordingly and getting straight back onto the throttle and kicking the car about. Like, but I found very early in this game that lift does nothing. Like the car don't turn when you lift, whereas in Gran Turismo the car will keep turning when you lift. And then like oversteering this is a lot more dangerous than it is in Gran Turismo too. You know, snap oversteer. So like even just knowing the commitment point, getting straight back onto it. It's definitely something I picked up from that though. Another drink. 28 people. Yeah, watch it fuck up though, Lance. And yeah, bro, my first week or so with this game, my first few days, some of my live reactions, some of the things that I turned into shorts in my first few days on this game were those exact feelings. Was like nearly dying, but then stopping myself from dying because I did the 2 or 3 things in that split second that needed to be done to stop myself from dying. And it was like, it's more than just, you know, lifting and braking. It's like braking at a certain point, dropping a gear, getting back on the throttle, like driving the GTO, shit like that. Like, you'd understand what I mean. But if you go back and watch my original, like, shorts and my reactions to this game, what I was feeling and reacting to was very much that type of stuff. Like, the complete level of control that I was experiencing that I'd never had in Gran Turismo. God, now it's really loud. I've cranked up the headphones. But yes, I very much almost aim to try and be back on the throttle the moment I release the brake. I'm like holding the brake into the finalist point of the apex, depending on the type of turn anyways. And it's not efficient, because I basically need to get off one to get on the other. I can do both at the same time, but it's hard. Risk pointed it out. He noted that I was almost on the brakes all the time, but that was when I first started it too, like getting used to how much pressure I had to have on it, etc. I think it's just because it's a short series, Lincoln. I think it's just because it's a short series, dude, and they're sorting out some shit. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I was really only doing 3 of the 6 races anyways, dude. Ain't got time to learn and commit and get good at 6 different combos a week. As much as I love the option. There's a car park on the... Guys, did you... is there a car meet going on? We got a photo op happening on the front straight. Something's happening. We got 3 cars parked against the wall. Here's a bloke on his outlap. You fucking dead set trolley. Off you go into the sand for you. What a trolley. Uh-oh. Dropped so much speed. Oh, that's going to ruin the lap. Oh, I've gotten away with it. Yep, we've got a meet-up going on. It's got to be a glitch. They've got to be DCs or something. Come on, mate. You've already cooked your lap. I seen you go off track. Ah, you've got to be fucking shitting me. Get out of the way.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Ah, this fuckwit. This fuckwit. You fucking dead set fuckwit. You dead set stupid Lamborghini driving fuckwit. What a fuckwit. Absolutely cooked my lap. Took a second off me. Then tried to dive me in the last turn. What a fuckwit. Go home, mate. Go back to Forza, cunt. Get off the game. You're a fuckwit. Dead set. He'd already cooked his lap too. He'd invalidated his fucking lap a minute before. Dead set. What a fuckwit. Qualified Muppet, 100%. Over certified. Total helmet. What an absolute helmet. What a knob end. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, send it. No. Caught it. Caught it. Whew. What an absolute helmet.
Board on pace right now.
Oh, curbs. You're always at risk of that, and like if you get away with it, that'll be a faster lap. Every time I've touched that grass and gotten away with it, the lap's been faster. But yeah, we're getting quick. Driving around like a fool, and I did a 43.3. He's fucking Audi, so. One more lap. I can't beat these Audis. They're too meta, Vince. It's like driving a bunch of G70s, mate. They're too meta. Make a mix quickly. I'll be back. Man, I haven't seen him forever. No, I don't think it's him.
Qualifying's over. Might have to take a look at your setup for the race because the other guys obviously found more speed.
They have different cars, Ben. This cunt's retarded. He's retarded. They have different cars, Ben. Where's the other Lamborghinis, Ben? Yeah, that's right. That's right. 8 seconds behind me. Fucking dickhead. Oh, so you know who that voice is, Vince? Why I'm calling him Ben? Because his name's Ben. Haha. Ben Collins. Someone you might know. That's who it is, guys. Hey, the car park's still there. Look. We gotta save that. Zoom right in on that. That's an edit. And I bet ya, for me, they're physical cars. It is the stick, yes. Apparently he's the one who recorded all the time trial times that you have to beat. I highly doubt it. Oh. I have to get close or these fucking Audis dive me. Oh, I hope you don't get a DC again, Miley. That connection's not looking good. Come on, they've stuffed up. Let's go. Let's just chill. They're actually matching socks, Vince. They're Bert and Ernie socks. Sesame Street. My sock game's been killing it lately, Vince. I've been like Rory level sock game. Yep, he disconnected. R.I.P. Miley, he's going to be pissed. Pissed. Absolutely pissed. That's the second time we've been in this position. And he's DC'd. We haven't had a chance to race each other yet. Every time it's been in the first lap. I'm not a jinx. I didn't jinx. Bro, you were from the start. Like, watch the first lap. From the start, it didn't look good, man. That's why we had contact, too. Like, and it was the same. Yesterday, it was the same thing, man. You started jumping around, and then you DC'd instantly. Like, it just looked the same. It just looked the same. Spewing, man. We could have absolutely run away with it. I could have tried to hang on to you. But Ian just won't let us race. No, it's... There was points on offer here too. Probably for both of us. Sunday! They crashed. Fucking Audis. They can't go through that turn, man. They're so slow to follow through there. Let's go. Thanks for the points, OG. Thanks, Miley. Your sacrifices for the greater good. For the community. My family will be eating strong tonight. The family. Gotta feed them.
Careful with this back marker up ahead. They were well off.
Gotta feed the family with my rating, you know, my driver rating. That's a Gran Turismo reference, for those who don't know. Oh, shit. Alright. We've done enough already, but I want pace too. Oh, Kaz and Ian would get along like a house on fire, but as I said, I reckon Kaz would stomp the shit out of Ian. Kaz is battle hardened. He don't take no shit. He'd be Japanese Yakuza in that. Probably knows some fucking New Japan wrestling moves. Pull out a one-winged angel on him. Kaz would be doing the rope-a-dope, running circles around him. Like Ali. And like, be quoting Captain America, I could do this all day. Busting out a dance move. Pulls out his phone. Read some inspirational tweets from people who are inspired by the power pack. Gets all powered up. Goes Super Saiyan. All the Japanese cliches.
Got a back marker ahead. Try not to get tangled up.
43.7. Cruising. Woo! Muscle memory's getting there though. And like, look at the colour of the lot, like what I've tried explaining about the racing line. Look at the colour of it in so many of these high speed turns. Like, it's barely getting off yellow. And that's what I'm trying to build up. Using that line as a tool to help me do it. See? Look at that. Did not change. It was red. What's going on, bro? Up. 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 Big catch. Pushing too hard for a 42. So yeah, I know I can do them now. I know I can do them. I know how to do them, but the car can't do them for fucking 7 laps straight. It can't. Tyres get cooked. As soon as it does it for 2 laps, I might need to play with my PSIs. Because the rears are struggling now to go at that speed.
You're catching a back marker. Stay alert.
Drop it down another temperature, another degree, I reckon. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, mate. He said heaps of shit. Yeah, he said heaps. The whole spiel is... But yeah, the famous one is float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. But he said heaps, man. He was the best trash talker in history. He would have been such a good wrestling personality. Like, if he didn't take the boxing, 100% he would have been in the wrestling industry. Would have been the greatest carny. Such a good trash talker. I mean, even his opponents would crack up laughing with the shit he'd say. Yeah, I was And we were both loose, man, too. Like, and they stuffed up. They stuffed up as soon as we went through the downhill part the first time. So we were loose and sloppy off the start, and I tried to stay as close as I could to you to block them from diving me. And then as soon as we got out of that first turn, we were gone. And then as soon as we went into the downhill section, they fucked up completely. And that's when I like said to you, like, chill. And then that was it. DC.
Back marker ahead.
I wouldn't be able to take the race to you, but I'd be trying to hold on to you until it wears me tyres too much. Pushing the limits. As I've said, it's always been something I've spoken about on Gran Turismo so often. When I'm racing lesser drivers that I know are like when I'm smurfing, I'm getting into lower ranked lobbies and racing from the back, and these people know I'm faster than them, but they still try to desperately fight me from the start. I've always said, like, I didn't get faster by doing that type of shit. I got faster by shitting myself when someone I knew was faster came by, and they're desperately trying to hold on to them. And then, like, long after that, the way I got faster, or got, like, used to racing in proximity, was racing with Meta, who was one of, if not the fastest dude I knew kind of personally on Gran Turismo, and I would just try to maximize everything, but be as close to him as I could possibly be in every single fucking entry into a turn. Like, I would push the limits of how close two cars should be near each other, and then I would just try to do everything early into the turns, and then be as close as I could be to him in the middle of the turn, and then hold on to him exiting the turn. It was just this whole strategy of, and it helped me race around people. It helped me get better at harassment, like getting in someone's rearview mirror. Like, I know how to get in someone's, like, especially in this game too, because of the way it is kind of on the right. You literally have to, like, get in their mirror, then dart over to where they can't see you to make them shit themselves. Whereas in Gran Turismo, the mirror is dead center, and it's like, you know when you're driving someone in front of you that's only watching their mirror. They're reacting. They're not driving at what's ahead. They're reacting to what's happening behind them. And you know when you've got them in the palm of your hands, but you also know that that's the type of person who's going to put you in the wall as soon as you go try to pass them on the outside. So situations, like stuff like that, like it's why even, bro, like I really like good, clean, hard racing. I lose my shit over it. But I'm pretty straight to call someone, like, you know, if based on certain things, certain interactions, like, I'm pretty quick to drop the hammer on someone and be like, nah, that's dog. That ain't no accident. The amount of people, too, that make excuses and try to... I had to deal with one in particular for the longest time on Gran Turismo, and it's like dealing with trolls.
Got a back marker ahead. Try not to get tangled up.
Like, it's never their fault. No matter what footage you show. Yeah, it was. Cruised around. Braddock definitely probably got the fastest lap. 42 something. 43.3. Yeah, even that. Like, just before in the quali with the Lambo that came up beside me, or that I came up beside him. He'd already fucked his lap, and like what he did, like that's just, you're like, all right, I'm beside you, I'm on the inside line, now what are you going to do? And they try to outbrake you when they're already past their braking point and off the apex and just shoot straight off the track. You're like, yeah, good shit, dickhead. Yeah, we're making the Tifosi happy this week. At least if you're just focused on this race, you do get into them pretty quickly. Like, you'll get still 2-3 an hour. But Spew and the Bathurst has been fucked. And it's getting to the time now, like, the next one won't get populated. That was probably the last one that was going to get populated on a fucking Monday night. Yeah, true. Audi owns everybody, mate. Audi and the Volkswagen Group. Can't wait for races to have pits too.
Fantastic performance. Thank you for what you've done today. The crew really deserved it.
Yeah, the averages. Yeah, I know what you mean. ¿Qué pasa? Old El Paso? Fucking, you know you're well ahead when you get a chance to park the car in the pits and they're still not done. Right, now the global, see that? Look at that straight away. Global rating went up like a whole full point. Thanks, Miley. So yeah, it's about who you beat. So even that Bathurst race might have been worth staying in. The Bathurst race might have been, yeah, look at that. Massive point improvement. The Bathurst race might have been worth staying in. Because there was 23, meant to be 23 people connecting to it. And it seems to still count. I know you did start that race, legitimately start that race. So yeah, don't know if it does count them when they DC before it or not. Because I have thought that. Does it count everybody at the start? I've already gone up 2 divisions. I mean, how could I not? NSX ain't gonna cut it. Look at it. But yeah, admittedly, if someone comes up with a Corvette one, I could look at it. We'll see how we go, because what have we got? See how we go after the next one. But I honestly wouldn't mind looking at the Corvette. Because I think I'm pretty attuned to the, yeah, I've got 10 minutes, I can get 2 laps in. I'm pretty attuned to the Lambo. And like even at NERB, a couple of other, the Spa combo, I started looking at other cars. Like you think, why not? You've already got your points, you don't really care. No worries, Vince. Temperature's too warm.
Hammer down now.
See, the actual setting's wrong. All right. Yeah, I know. Is that what they're saying now, Vince? Fuck off. So it's like 3 p.m. It's definitely cold, and I'd say it's winter, or average winter. And I think that's it. It'll be darker later, and it should be about 10 degrees. The setting looks perfect. Yeah, that's the setting. Front end needs fucking... Yeah, front end's way too... Wowee. So front end already, you'd be susceptible to shit. And I remember this is set up for Daytona, so I'm probably going to take some wing angle off too. Or put wing angle on. Oh.
You're on the clock now. This lap is counting.
Oh. I mean, I did a 43 and it's straight away. And it's sketchy.
Final 10 minutes.
I wonder if Z is doing Raw today. He is. Oh, he's on, so you don't. I'll find out. I'll feature soon, Vlad.
Justin, with the lactic pilot space, he was not happy about that, so he decided to stop with lactic content. You know, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, bro, the thing is with lactic, my thing is, like, you are out, you're not 50 plus 1 number, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you have Red Bull backing you. You know the amount of success you could be fucking getting.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's the whole, like, also, like, multi-club ownership. I don't really like that. No offense to Jin and Bluco, but, I don't know. I don't really like all that.
Yeah, by the way, big up Justin in the chat. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I highly doubt it. Because I have to sleep and then wake up for class. I'll probably do a reaction to it. After my class, and that's probably the plan. Because I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoy doing the two reactions. That's the start of the wrestling channel. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what I'll probably do, Justin. But
Alright, so Z is not doing Raw. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Come on.
Hammer down now. Lap timing started. Every second matters. 5 minutes left in the session.
Fucking idiot. Dead set. Fucking... I can't deal with these cunts. Especially in he's in a fucking Audi. Dead set. Every lap. Every lap. Plus a second, plus a second and a half. You fucking catch someone. I can't deal with these shit cunts. This game's ranking and matching is so fucking broken. And then the sheep effect already in full flow. Cunts picking the Audi, but they can't drive it. That was insane. That was insane.
You've got 1 minute left.
Lucky. Lost so much time though.
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session.
Big ups here. What's going on, lads? What's going on, Answer? We're racing around Italy in a Lamborghini. No worries, bro. When's it start? Soon, yeah? I might finish this up on the 4-hour mark. Check it out myself. You DC'd? Oh, for fuck's sake. No, it's not meant to be. Should just went to Corvette. That's the only reason I jumped into Huracan. No, there's no Ferraris in this game.
Awesome job.
And so next best thing, mate. That's fucked. PC seems to get it the worst too, Miley. Thanks, mate. I'll need it. Get a good start. Hope the Audis don't dive me. Yeah, I seen you were there, man. But yeah, I doubt it'll be a points improvement for me, Miley. Like, you were definitely the best driver there. No one else within a second.
Focus on the lights.
The Audi that was right behind me already locked up and crashed. There's a good launch again. Held my line. Braked nice and early. But yeah, getting really good at launches. This car's amazing on the launch. About 6,000 RPM. Well, I didn't expect to have a 4-second lead by end of the first lap.
Marco in front didn't look great in practice, so don't take any chances. Closing on a back marker. This guy was all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past. Back marker ahead.
Again, pushing that for that 42.
Marker in front didn't look great in practice, so don't take any chances.
But I've got the tyre temp sorted. They can handle driving a bit loose now. Without cooking. And I'm pushing these track limits too.
Got a back marker ahead, try not to get tangled up. We're coming up to a back marker. This guy was all over the place a few laps ago, so be careful getting past. Final lap, white flag is out. Bring it home.
Very consistent with these super low 43s now. Looking after the tyres better again. Even getting used to driving it a bit loose. Just short of the 42. Or are we going to get it? No, I'm going to get it.
Careful with this back marker up ahead. They were well off the pace in practice.
42.9. Wanging. Death to all the Audis.
You need to pit this lap.
Mate, flogging these
Get ready.
these Americans and Europeans and shit, eh? Doing alright. Doing alright. I could see it happening, just because it's winning a few races in a row now. I could see it happening. I could see a few people
Fantastic performance. Thanks for a great
maybe
job today. The
thinking
crew really
it's
pulled
easy
it
to
off.
drive or it's really fast. But yeah, I'm really happy with my pace in general. Like these GT3s, GTEs, as the weeks have gone on, my pace has gotten really good with them. And like, I don't know what I'm doing with the setups. I just drive on how it feels. And again, you just missed the NGT race by a couple minutes. It's the worst. But yeah, getting some mad starts. 11 starts, 6 wins, only 2 poles too. Nearly up to 60 class rating, and that put my global rating up. My global rating's going up a fair bit from these wins, straight up. Another point improvement. Thanks, Miley. Big ups, mate. Is that you in first then, Miley? Are you user 14359? Is that Miley in first in this division, or are you in Div 1? Should probably get some better ones there, but I don't really care about it either. You can't see who it is. It sucks about PC users. Yeah, doing well. Considering NGT was the one that I wanted to try and win. But now going up to Div 2, I don't expect to either. And yeah, you do get in a zone. Muscle memory, bro. So I've been saying about the racing line and shit. I'm starting to feel pretty comfortable in that Lambo. Like anywhere. But yeah, I've got to get at least one good NGT race before this week's over. Next 5 days. Should even just like try to get everyone that's in me fucking PSN group. Like in this group. There's like 30 odd players in there. 33 players. All on PSN. Should try to get all them into it one day. One morning. I just need one more score. and I could potentially go to the top. But if I can get 2 good scores the same as what I had last time, then I could win it. See, in that one it says I'm Div 3. But in GT3 I'm... So you've got individual divisions for groups too? What? Yeah. Div 3 for MX5 and NGT, but I'm Div 2 for GT3. Bloody hell. So I guess overall, yeah, I'm getting me divisions up in becoming the overall driver, which would be what I'd aim to do. Alright, what have I been doing? Nearly 4 hours. Anything custom? No. Hey, Scotty. I think that might be it for me. I'll see who's on. How many likes did we get? We got 30? Any out there that haven't dropped a like yet? Getting abysmal. The audience is dying for the game, at least on my end. Seems more Europeans too, like Boris and Metz can get on and they've got 50, 60, 70 people watching it. But not even getting the likes up again. And we were at the start. I mean, hey, what you think of your Liz, Louncy? My Lebo, no, she's not Lebo, she's Turkish. The chick that I sent you to. What did you think of her? Yeah, it's bad time for us. She's playing Night Rain, whatever that is. Her, Grove, Aussie, Papa. Fuck it, I'll send you to Papa. He's a legend. Yeah, she is. She's cool. She's very cool. The Pokemon girl. She's brutal as shit, man. She's done like official shit for Mortal Kombat. Aussie, yeah. Aussie, like Turkish parents, but she was born and raised here. She cracks me up, bro. She reminds me just so much of chicks I grew up with, but she cracks me up the way she talks. She sounds like Tula, but she doesn't look like Tula. She's very pleasant to look at, but she's a legend. Absolute legend, always has been. She's on everything, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. But she gets paid to go to cons. Like she goes to in the Middle East, bro. She's like a superstar. She gets to go to Dubai, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, conventions, for shit like that, and she gets treated like a goddess there. Got to stay at a 5-star, 6-star hotel in Dubai because she was an official guest for the con. She's like the Australian Jessica Nagiri. Imola. Well, in general, all 3 races this week. Bathurst is your understudy, yeah. Bathurst, Nürburgring, and Imola all have the potential for getting murdered at turn 1. I've had a few with the Nürburgring ones. I've seen some shit in the MX5. But yeah, I get it, bro. You've just, I don't know. It is what it is. You've got to get to the front and get good on the starts. You've seen, I've pretty much been not jumping the starts, but I've maximised launching off the start and getting a 1-second jump on people. That can be done. They just did maintenance on the servers. Okay. Whatever that means. We need an update, mate. That's what we need. We need an update. Yeah, Nerb is pretty bad. Yeah, that is weird. How did they do that without closing them when we were playing on them? Alright, well, we'll see how I go. I might be back with more of it later tonight. I might just run some custom races for the rest of the week and try to sneak in one of these NGTs just to get my points. But I'd be pretty content with just doing custom races, trying to enjoy them if they work. Especially if they've come back or they're doing maintenance or whatever, then I don't know, maybe something's going to happen soon. I didn't even expect it until that timer ticks down, basically, that next championship. I figured that was just a date that when they were going to be back, and that's why it was a short championship too. But I don't know, I really don't. Anyways, guys, big ups, bunch of legends. Smash the likes if you haven't. I'm going to send this to Papa, who's a GT7 player, but he's a legend, lives in Colorado. Old timer, really nice guy. So yeah, I'm going to send this to him. All right, have a good one. I'll at the bare minimum be back with some Star Wars later, and then Star Wars or Red Dead, and then be back on this tomorrow. So thanks for the races, anyone that had the races with me, and I'm pretty happy with me progress and my pace, especially at Imola. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Go say hello to Papa for me.